House of Influencers.
Are you married?
I'm engaged.
You're engaged. Okay. Is your fiance? Is she supporting your fitness career?
I'm sorry. What do you mean? Like if?
Is he supporting you with your fitness career?
Oh yeah. No, he's so supportive of everything. He's awesome. He's amazing. He supports me in everything that I do.
So he didn't prefer you working just in a normal job, a 9-to-5 job.
No, he doesn't. No, he loves that I compete. He loves that I do what I love to do. He just wants me to be happy. So, yeah, he's not like that. I could never. Let me tell you something. I could never deal with a man who's going to tell me what to do and who's going to say you need to do this and goodbye. No, he's not like that at all. I love him to death. He's amazing. I just have to say that because I'm like, no, he's supportive. If I were to say I don't want to compete anymore, he's like, okay. If I were to say I want to compete more, he'd be like, okay, I'm here for you, whatever you need. So I'm very blessed for that.
How did you two meet? How did he
meet?
How did he got your heart?
How did he get my heart? Okay, so we have an interesting story. So we had a mutual friend, and we met in LA. I was flying to LA because I was doing a cover shoot for a magazine, and it was the LA Fit Expo. During that I had both at the same time. We had a friend in common, and our flights got into the airport at the same time, and so my friend and his friend, whatever, he rented a car, and so we all met up, and he goes, I'm waiting for my friend Whitney, and we're all going to go to the hotel or take each other to the hotel. And I'm like, all right, I'm thinking it's a girl because Whitney is a girl name usually. And so I'm like, all right, whatever, blah, blah. And then I see him, and he's like, oh, that's my friend. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a guy. And then I remember we stopped at Whole Foods, like just whatever. We were like doing errands, and we were just talking, and I'm telling him about my pet rat, my Rumpy, the hairless pet rat that I was telling you guys about. And he's telling me about his dog, and that was it. He was nice and whatever, and we became friends. And then, but he lived in Virginia, I lived in Florida, and so then we would see each other here and there. We kept in contact. We'd see each other. This was 7 years ago. We kept in contact, and I'd see him at shows and different fitness events and stuff, and it was just like, hey, blah, whatever, but nothing. Then he moved to Fort Lauderdale in Florida 5 years ago. And for a few years, we didn't hang out. He was doing his thing with his life, and I was doing my thing with my life, and we would just talk here and there. We actually lost contact for a while. And then one Christmas, our thing is Christmas, I swear to you. So one Christmas, I just text him, Merry Christmas, just randomly. And he's like, Merry Christmas. And after that, we just didn't stop talking. And then we finally hung out. We hung out New Year's. We finally hung out after years. And we were inseparable since then. But it's funny because, Christmas is his favorite holiday and mine. We started talking Christmas, and we had our baby 2 weeks before Christmas. So it's crazy because I would have never thought. I remember walking down the street in New York with him after one of my shows, and we're just hanging out, and we were just talking about just random things. Thinking back, I'm like, I would have never thought that guy, I would have had a baby with him and been engaged to him, and he's my family now. It's just so crazy to, I don't know. But because we've known each other for so long, I guess it doesn't make it that weird, if that makes sense. I don't know. But that's how we met.
So I see on the background, I see magazine covers of him, but you're not on the cover. You don't want to cover with him?
No, I didn't know him when he did this. I didn't follow any men. I didn't know anything about, I didn't look at men's magazines or anything like that. I didn't know that, I knew nothing about him. So when I met him, actually our friend was like, oh, he does magazine stuff. I said, I wouldn't know because I don't pay attention. Like I look at women magazines, and but yeah, he has more covers than I do.
Really? How many do you have?
I have a few. They're not all up there, but he has. So it's interesting. It's cool.
So, but now you know Tammy Hembrow?
Who?
Tammy Hembrow?
Tammy
Hembrow. She's really big on Instagram, and you're. She's like she get like I don't think maybe 1 million likes or something on her pictures. But she's a girl and with her boyfriend or her husband, I don't know, and they have I think 2 babies.
Do they?
And they're posting like fit couple goals.
Yeah.
They're posting together and they're posting with their babies, with
Yes.
their family. So many people are following it and liking it.
No, it's cool. I think, because most people have kids. I feel like I realized that after I became pregnant. I'm like, it's like every pregnant woman just stood out to me, and then like I'm like, were we like the only ones that didn't have kids? Because that's what it felt like. And he always wanted children. I always wanted kids, and so I just feel like it was like the perfect timing for us. Like we both have gone through our stuff in the past, and it was just like I've traveled, I've done everything I've wanted to, I've had every career I've wanted to, and it's all about like my family now. I mean, of course I'm gonna keep like traveling and competing I'm gonna keep doing, but it's not like my main thing anymore. You know what I mean? Like I have my business, I have that I keep working on, and we have other businesses that we want to do, and our family, we want more kids. So
If you're competing again, is your fiance and is your child coming with you?
yes.
Yeah.
They better. No, I told him, I said, you're gonna have to come and you're gonna have to take care of Brent because I'm gonna be competing. He's like, yeah, no, I want them to come. Of course. It's like I said, it's different now. Like I'm not, when I was competing, I was just I've always been a very independent person, and I was always traveling alone. It was always just me. Like, and it's nice now to be able to have them with me when I go do a show, and we can enjoy before, we can enjoy after, and it'll be fun just having them there.
Follow the Moti on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat.